really seem to take much, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, but again, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying it because I can tell you are an artist at heart. I can tell. I can tell. I can tell. It's just
Thank
it's
you.
I can tell. Like I don't normally, again, I don't normally talk to 19-year-olds. I don't. I don't like, again, like I'm not saying that you like you someone that I wouldn't talk to. Obviously, we vibing, but at the same time, it's like, again, I'm 28, so you kind of
Right.
talk to people
You're
around your
my
age.
brother's age.
That's great. Don't do that. I feel old. Don't even do that. Don't even do don't even do that.
No, because my brother is 30, and then my other
Wow.
brother is 34. Like my mom had me way later. Like I'm the later baby. Everyone calls
Wow.
me the later baby.
That's crazy.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
but your vibe is so old. Like it's like in a good way. Like
Yeah,
it's really good. It's really good. I love it. I love what you're giving off. I love the vibe. Like I say, the positive vibe that you give off. And I know that it's the light. It's Christ like. It's Christ likeness that you're giving off.
yes.
I
Thank
get
you.
that. Oh, I get that. Trust me, I get that. Like that's the vibe I'm feeling. Yeah, so if you want to, we can go ahead and get it started. You can go ahead and warm. I don't know if you had your drink of water. I don't know if you need,
Yep,
you
I'm
know.
just sipping on the water.
I
I'm just sipping
already
on water.
know. Like,
I don't know if the mic is like hearing up the snaps and stuff. The water.
yo, I hear it. I hear the. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I mean, but I know as a singer, you have to, what one thing I'm learning is that your voice is an instrument.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like you fine tune a car or like you fine tune certain instruments. It's
You
the
gotta
same
dust off the instrument,
thing. You
clean
got
it. Yeah.
yeah, I get it. I get it. Go gargle if you need to. If you need to gargle a little bit, you can go ahead.
Luckily, I'm not gonna be doing any. I cannot whistle note, but I'm making a joke here. Luckily, I'm not doing any Mariah Carey notes or anything, so I don't think. I think I'll be okay. I don't need any tea. I think
Hey,
I'll be good.
yo, if you need to go boil some water, it's fine. Go ahead. But yeah. I mean, again, if you want to go ahead and take the stage now, you can. Again, I'll just sit here and listen. This is typically what I do. Is just, I want to make sure I capture the audio because again, I'm gonna share it all across my platforms. You're gonna be everywhere from TikTok all the way to this app called Clapper. I post content, so you're gonna be all over the place. So get ready. I hope you're ready.
I'm getting ready.
All right, and we on TikTok. I got TikTok on here, so TikTok they tuning in. There's certain people on here right now.
All right. Well, hey, the TikTok.
Hey, there we go, there we go. We got Joy on y'all, so she's about to sing for us. And again, this is gonna be my second singer on my Let's Just Talk Art talent show. And so again, if everything else is said, and again, I'm gonna have some questions for you after, but if you're ready, then the floor is yours.
All right, let's get started. I'm gonna be singing CC Winans "Alabaster Box," and it can be an emotional song.
Let's
So,
go. All right, I'm gonna cut my camera off because I just wanna like listen and vibe to this. So I'm gonna have my camera off.
okay,
All right.
okay.
Go ahead.
The room grew still as she made her way to Jesus. She stumbled through the tears that made her cry. She felt such pain, some spoken anger, heard folks whisper, "There's no place here for her kind." Still on she came, through the shame that flushed her face, until at last she knelt before his feet. And though she spoke no words, everything she said was heard as she poured her love for the master from her box of alabaster. And I've come to pour my praise on him like oil from Mary's alabaster box. Don't be angry if I wash his feet with my tears. and I dry them with my hair. You weren't there the night he found me. You did not feel what I felt when he wrapped his loving arms around me. And you don't know the cost of the oil in my alabaster box. I can't forget the way life used to be. I was a prisoner to a sin that had me bound. And I spent my days pouring my life without measure into a little treasure box that I found. But until the day when Jesus came to me and healed my soul with the wonders of his love. And now I'm giving back to him for all the praise he's worthy of. I am forgiven, and that's why I love him so much. And I've come to pour my praise on him like oil from Mary's alabaster box. Don't be angry if I wash his feet with my tears, and I dry them with my hair. You weren't there the night Jesus found me. You did not feel what I felt when he wrapped his loving arms around me. And you don't know the cost of the oil. Oh, you don't know the cost of my praise. You don't know the cost of the oil in my alabaster box. Okay, there.
Oh, oh, oh. Yo, like come on. So I would clap, but the thing is, Zoom it literally like shuts out the like loud noises. So if I clap, you won't even hear it. But I'm clapping inside. I'm clapping right now. I just want you to know that. Like, oh my goodness, Joy, that right there, like like hands down, absolutely. Let me turn my camera back on. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera on because it wouldn't be right now. Let me get my
Let's
camera.
go.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
go.
How to do
She
this?
about to turn the camera on.
Okay.
I
Okay.
love I love it. Let's go. What's up, Joy?
Hi.
I love it. Yo, let me start off by just saying, Joy, like what you just I heard the lyrics. I'm big on lyrics. I'm big on lyrics. I
Mm-hmm.
love I love
Right.
I love music. I love the tone. I love the pitch. I DJ. So I love being able to kind of sift out the vocals behind or the pitch in the tone in the song, but the lyrics with it,
Right.
the lyrics combined with what you were singing and your vocals and your voice, Joy.
It's my favorite song. I love that song by her.
Like we could end it here. I can hang up right now. I can hang up right now, Joy, and we good. Like it was incredible. That,
Thank you.
that was like it's so piercing. Your vocals and your voice mixed in with that song there. Like I literally
Mm-hmm.
I had to cut my camera off because I just had my eyes closed. I was just I'm I'm speechless. Like I'm speechless right now, Joy. Like what? Let me ask you this. Okay, what made you choose that song? Like why that? Why that song?
I chose that song because it is the perfect example of honestly just having a relationship with God. And because now that everything in the world that's going on, you have to have God in your life. Like so many people, like I have to add this real quick in so people could understand a little bit more. If some people don't believe in God, but some do, then they'll understand what I'm saying. But because so many people are like, why does God allow these bad things to happen in the world? For one, He gave us free will. So many people choose to do evil. And sometimes it just happens that way. And you got to be able to cope because not only, like, you know, the sinner man and people who sin, who don't believe, or any of that sort, who choose to, like, you know, who go through all this crap and are put through crap as well. Just the same people are who are believers and child to God. They same thing. They go through the same thing. We all go through the same type of tribulation and trials. So God allows free will. So stuff like this is going to happen. The only thing we can do is pray and pray for God to give us peace and pray for God to give us our sanity, to keep our sanity while all of this is going on in the world. So to apply to this song, like the start of it was the room grew still as she made it with Jesus. Okay. So people are judging her as she's trying to get to Jesus. All she cares about is Jesus. All these people around her who are judging her, all these people around her who are judging her, she does not care. She's trying to touch Jesus. She wants Jesus. So she's trying to show Jesus her appreciation for him. So in order for that song to apply to me, I'm like, the only way that I know how to show my appreciation to God is to represent. This song was my way of representing God because that's my appreciation for him keeping my sanity. Because the biggest trial in my life was keeping my sanity. Because mental health matters, okay? It matters. Mental health is a serious thing in the church and out of the church, wherever. Mental health matters. And I wasn't put on medication. God healed my mind. So let me
Let's
make that
go.
clear.
Let's
Let me
go.
make
Can you
that
repeat
clear.
that? Can you repeat that?
What?
Can you repeat that? Yeah, like
Oh, I said I wasn't on medication. I said God healed my mind.
yeah.
Honestly, because like I honestly like if you want me to go deep in it, like trigger warning, I would not even be here.
Come on. I get you.
Like
Get
there's
you.
so many testimonies. My mom, ooh, she's a walking
Yo.
miracle.
Mm-hmm.
So I know many people say they don't believe in signs, wonders, and miracles and stuff.
Yeah.
You do you.
Yeah.
But I know who I serve and I know who showed me miracles that are real. And I know who is patient with me despite my flaws.
Yeah. Man. Yo. I got a rap sheet. Yeah. I feel you.
Because honestly, this song is the perfect overall. Just Alabaster Box is the best song ever. When you are honestly just showing your appreciation to God, that you are grateful for grace and mercy, and that you know who is the Alpha and Omega. Okay, the Prince of Peace.
The Prince of Peace. Come on, Joy. Like, because there's so many people lacking peace now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I literally just had my mental health call last week. I mean, I'm sorry, yesterday. Yesterday. It
Wow.
was like 5 of us on there. And you know, someone they just had a miscarriage.
Oh,
Yeah, just lost their baby. They were just like, I'm not okay. On the call, they were just like, I'm not okay. You know, and I was live on TikTok too. It was Jen. Shout out to Jen if she's on here. But you know, again, she was talking about that. Somebody else just had somebody aunt that just died, you know.
wow.
So that was the whole thing. You know, death never becomes something you get used to. You know, it's just a whole bunch of people are going through stuff, Joy.
Yes.
They going through stuff. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I understand.
They going through it. They going through it. Some people don't want to be here. Some people got family that is just they don't have a mom like your mom or like my mom. Your mom is a lot like my mom. It sounds a lot like mom. You know, and they don't have these things. And so,
Right.
you know, you of course as a Christian, we try to be a light. We try to be someone that shows the light of Christ. And you know, it can get overbearing and we too have our own struggles. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
But you go back to that Prince of Peace, like you said, leaning on him. You know what I'm saying? Knowing where we get that peace from.
Honestly, like it's hard because I know some people who don't believe in God, and some
Yeah.
people who may have even been pushed away from God because you know there's a lot of church hurt. I've even been a victim of church hurt. My
Ooh.
mom has been a victim of church hurt, but
Ooh.
she was a preacher's wife, and now she is a preacher. So just
Yeah.
let that sit for a minute.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
so So, like, so many people go through church hurt and being judged by the church. I completely get it. And that resolves into, then, like, double whammy, they go through something after they just had the church.
Yeah.
Like, church is not a building. The church it was never a building. It was never a place. It was, so for people to continue to judge others instead of bringing, God said with love and kindness.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not about building. It's not about this. So many people are going through. So many people need God.
Yeah.
Like, and you're pushing people away. Like, sometimes I'm ashamed to call myself a Christian. Like, I'd rather just call
Mm-hmm.
myself a believer in Christ, a
Mm-hmm.
follower of Christ, because Christians have created Christianity to be not with love.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's where I kind of draw the line, because I'm like, come on now. Like, there's
Yeah.
a bunch of people going through and you want them to be saved. You want them to
Yeah.
follow Jesus, but you're not sharing love.
Mm. Some don't make sense, right? Like
Something's not adding up.
something not
If
adding
two
up.
plus two equals four, why am I getting one?
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks. You
But
talk.
yeah, that's all.
You talking. You talking. Hey, I'm giving you the mic. Like again, this is. I want you to pour out. I want you to pour out. This is, topics that we're coming across are super important topics, and I find it no coincidence that we ran into each other. Like for real.
Right. I came up, want to know how, this funniest thing. So I'm just on live, like, I'm like, I used to hate doing this because I'm like, people are going to cuss me out for doing
Oh yeah, you were
for
online.
sharing.
We met
Yeah,
on
because
live.
I always like comment, hey Jesus loves you, love your page. Hey Jesus love you, love your page. Hey Jesus, I put in every single live I'm on, because I'm like, I gotta spread the gospel somewhat, even if it's not the full story, like of follow Jesus and
Let's
get saved. Like, if I
go.
can try and do something,
Let's go.
I'm gonna try and share God's
Let's
love. So I'm
go.
like, Jesus love
Mm,
you, Jesus love you, Jesus love you. And
mm.
some people are like, hey, Angel Joy, such and such, don't be coming on my live doing this weird stuff. I'm like, okay, well, at least they didn't cuss
Yeah.
me out.
Yeah. Nah, you ain't gonna get that here. You ain't gonna get that here.
No,
Nah.
no, no, no. You
Mm.
were very welcoming too. I was like, wow, that was a different response. I was
Yeah.
so
Nah,
shocked.
nah, man. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was so
You
shocked
ain't
in your
getting that here.
response. I was like,
This
yay.
yo, brothers and sisters in Christ, right? That's what this is. Like, you ain't about to get that here. Nah.
Right,
You won't get it from
right.
me. Mm-mm.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But I get what you're saying. You have to
Hmm.
spread it. So you go around, you hop on lives and post that. Like that's literally what you be
Hmm.
doing. That's dope. That's dope, Joy.
Yeah, and I tried to do it quick.
Yeah, she tried to do it quick.
I try to do it quick and just dip out. Like, I'll be waiting for people to respond, so I can just tell them like, "Oh, you're welcome. Love your page still. Like, God bless you." Blah blah blah. But
Yeah,
sometimes, like, you know the vibe when
yeah,
they get mad at you
yeah.
doing it. I'm
Oh,
about to leave.
absolutely.
I'm like leaving. I'm like,
Yeah,
uh-oh.
yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. But you ain't escaped from me. I saw you. I
No,
saw that. I
no.
saw that.
Like,
And
once you heard music, once you heard singer, I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, oh
I,
no.
I tapped that, and again, your profile picture too is very appealing. Like I said, don't hide your face. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he created it. Glory to him.
I'm trying. Like, I mean, I guess I don't like showing my face sometimes because, like, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just like to kind of stay
Mm-hmm.
a little bit hidden, a little,
Mm-hmm.
I like
Mm-hmm.
to shy away sometimes, but I'll open up out of my shell if the vibe is right.
Absolutely. And again, you actually got to be careful. You do got to be cautious. So hats off to you for being cautious because you got some weirdos on here. You got some
You
weirdos on
haven't
here.
said
Yeah.
nothing but a word. You haven't said nothing but a word.
Yo, you got some weirdos. Like I done had some people on. I done met some characters. You know what I'm saying? I definitely have. But I know the females I talk to, and they've told me how they, the requests they get, the people they
Oh,
get, the photos they get. You
that's
know.
why I have a private account.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a
Exactly.
must.
Exactly. It's a must. Wow. 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 That-
Yeah, I just had a public account a couple months ago. After all the stuff I got, I just
Mhm.
got sick of it. I
Yeah.
could not
Yeah.
deal. Like, someone pretended that they wanted to be saved. They pretended they wanted to be saved. And they were saying, will you pray for me? Are you a preacher? Such and such. He was a young guy. And he was saying, oh, and you're something, you're really pretty, blah, 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 and everything, da, 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 and I'm struggling with this type of sin, such and such and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, pray and stuff and everything. I wish the best for you, blah, blah, blah. Like, he said, well, I used to be a Christian. I'm like, huh?
Hmm.
Wait, what do you? Okay. I was so shocked. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
And then guess what he did? He's sending pictures now. I didn't ask you for your pictures. You
Wow.
told me you wanted prayer.
Uh,
My shirtless picture. Then
yeah.
it's getting worse. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You know what's
I'm
up?
like,
Yeah.
no. I'm
Yo.
like, no.
Yo, because I mean, it happens. It happens. You know what I'm
It
saying?
does.
And they worm their way in with them,
Mm-mm.
with them soothing honey and buttermilk words. You know what I'm saying? Like
And sugar by honey bunch. And
yeah,
no, absolutely not. 110 million% no. I
yeah,
can't do it anymore. I prefer to be an introvert.
yeah,
So many people are lying about what they are, who they
yeah,
are, and what
yeah.
they do, and they have so many hidden agendas.
Agendas,
No,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah,
No, thank
yeah.
you. I want to know your true intentions, and you won't be able to tell me your true intentions. God
Mm.
will.
Mm. Mm. Yo, why? Yo, you are just raw. Like you are so real. Like I love that.
I can't be fake. Being fake is just the most worst thing I could do because
Yeah,
that's not who I am. My mom taught me to be real,
come on.
and I'm never stepping away from being real. I'm gonna be nice, but I'm gonna be real. The truth hurts sometimes. Like
Yeah,
I'd rather hear the truth about me. I'd
yeah,
rather hear the real about me than getting my
yeah.
butt hurt. The
Hmm.
truth hurts, but
Hmm.
getting lied to and then getting your butt hurt and then finding out the truth later, it hurts worse.
Mm.
So
Mm. Yo,
I prefer the truth. I prefer honesty.
yo, like I said, you ain't 19. You ain't like you ain't 19. Nah,
But
look,
I hope at least I look 19. Like I don't think I look
you
young.
do. No, you do. You do look nice. You look very
Okay,
young.
good.
You look
Okay,
very
good, good.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
do.
do have makeup on right now though. I have
Yo,
makeup on.
no, no, but you still look young. You do. Your vibrant spirit and everything. Like you look young.
Thanks.
But somebody else is in that body. Nah, that's that Holy Ghost. That's a Holy Ghost soul right there. Like that's a holy soul. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it.
I honestly, all I can say is I got it from my mom and growing up around people who are very mature, but
Exactly.
mostly my mom. Like she's just the best role model you could ever get as a woman from my experience. Like not saying nobody's perfect, but what I'm getting at is that she, she's just a great role model. Like if you have a situation, go ask her. She'll be able to answer your problem. Like of course ask God first, but if you need like personal human
Yeah,
advice,
yeah.
okay,
That
her.
woman right there. That woman right there. Hmm.
That one right there.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get, and I say the same thing. Like, there's some women I've even like asked my mom about in terms of like talking to, because I talk to a lot of people.
Mhm.
You see, I talk
Right.
like I know a lot of people, and I talk to a lot of people. But there's when it comes to you know women and them wanting
Hmm.
advice with me, there's some things I just can't help. I just don't know a lot about. I'm like, I can't tell you a lot about this, or I can't tell you a lot about that. But I know somebody that can. And I'd be like, my mama. So like, I'd be like, Mama,
Hmm.
can I let them, if you want to talk to them, is that okay? And she literally be like, yeah, it's completely fine. Let them know. I'll come to them. And I'd be telling my mom she need to do this. Like
Right.
it'd be hard to tell our parents that the effects of getting on social media, but they could make an impact.
See, I think I'm gonna just put this ahead of time. I think you and my mom would have a great conversation because she'll tell you a lot. You'll be asking her way more questions than you ask me. You'll be
Really?
asking her like at least a million questions. You'll be
Really?
on the phone with her. If she's not busy, you'll be on the phone with her for at least 3 hours if you could get it out of her. But
Whoa.
but
Tell her to come on.
but
Tell her to come on. Mm-hmm.
because listen here, when you when you have a certain type of knowledge, like revelation
Yeah,
knowledge,
yeah,
like that's a whole another type of
yeah.
knowledge
Hmm.
like you can get.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
I love that I was able to get it from her. Like some
yeah.
questions I haven't even asked her yet.
Mhm.
It's like she just
Be
sent them
knowing.
back.
Yeah,
Like just
yeah,
God came through. Like,
yeah. Yeah,
because honestly, it's good to have a person like that in your life because many people don't, and that's
yeah.
where people can make mistakes because they don't have someone to help prevent and tell
Right,
them the experience to prevent their problems in their life that they may
right.
make mistakes on.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. No, that's so true. And again, tell her I would love to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Again,
Mm-hmm.
This is what I do. This is what I do, and I just make content out of it, and I get paid for it now. I get paid to ask people questions.
That's
Like
amazing.
people pay me now. They pay me $15 a month for my groups. Like
That is great. I think you should become an interviewer, and I think this will be a great success for you because, for one, what I liked about this whole thing is that it's not just like just a talent show. It was an actual. It's like a talk show because
exactly.
it starts
Hmm.
you off like talking it out, so you'll be comfortable before you start singing or start sharing your talent.
Yeah.
Like you know how sometimes people just rush into it, and that's how
Yeah.
some people can mess up or something because you just
Yeah.
like you need to get comfortable, get a
Yeah.
little welcomed in.
Hmm.
Like this was nice to have the questions asked and talk to you and communication and get feedback and stuff, and then you can share your talent. Then you get to even
Exactly.
talk a little bit more afterwards. I think that's a really great thing because many people
Mm.
don't do that,
Yeah.
especially like if they do, that's just regular talk shows, and that brings a lot of drama. Like this is not drama.
Yeah.
This is
Mm-mm.
actually a talk show. Like this, like no shade to Red Table Talk. This is better than Red Table Talk in my opinion.
Yo. Come on.
No
Come on. You got me
shade.
flexing now. All right.
No shade.
Come
I'm just
on.
saying
Yeah.
because there's no drama.
Yeah.
There is no app. There's no. This was not planned. This was not pre-recorded. This was
Mhm.
already like
Mhm.
just we just
So we just
it's
bonded.
just
Yeah. Hmm.
bonded. It's just a
Yeah.
great vibe, good communication,
Yeah.
telling the truth, no drama,
Yeah.
nothing negative.
Yeah. Mm-mm. None of that. And again, I'm gonna be one of the most positive people you ever meet. Trust me. Like we gonna get along.
I actually believe that.
We gonna get along, Joy. Like we already gonna. I'm telling you, like we gonna get along because this is me. This is who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like straight up. This person who genuinely is interested in everybody I meet. My mom always told me she would say you a talker. You a talker. You ain't nothing but a talker. Like so, she was like you a talker, Trey. You ain't nothing but a talker. And again, it's just who I am. I grew up being.
Right.
I grew up always having people come around me wanting to just talk. Random people just coming up to me wanting to talk, and I just be
Right.
talking to them. I never understood like what the Lord wanted me to do with this. I'll just be like, man, I don't. School never really felt like the thing for me. It never felt like that was the thing I should be doing, or just sitting behind an office desk typing and stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
just never felt like I was meant for that. And then finally I realized it's this. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, just talking to people, allowing people to open up, creating platforms
Right.
and communities for people. Like all my calls are like this. It's just about
Wow.
all my calls. So if you want to hop in some of the other ones, I would love to have you on. Like my mental health, I would love to have you in that.
Oh yeah.
I would love to. If you want to do, I do fitness. We got a fitness one that's just like this. That's my biggest one. Mental health is also one of my biggest ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the art, the poetry. Like I got all these other groups, and they're all just like this, just centered around that specific topic.
I'm
So,
definitely going to be sticking around. I'm going to stick
yeah,
around definitely. I'll be coming more to these things, especially if I'm not busy. And
let's
I'm
go.
out of school, so I'm just
Let's
enjoying life
go.
and taking a break. So I'm definitely going to stop by again because
Okay.
the majority of your topics I'm interested in. Like I
Let's
got a whole
go.
planner book about this stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yo, let's go, man. Like again, when people see my vision, they see what I'm creating, they see what I'm doing. I really get hyped, and you seem to see what I'm doing. You seem to have
I
that
see
eye.
what you're doing. I see you're going far. All I got to say is keep guiding and you'll go really far.
Let's go. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Mhm.
I need that. You need people around you that's gonna remind you of that. So thank you for that, Joy. Like,
No problem.
yo, you are a ball of joy. Like that name fits you. That name
I
fits
used to want to know a funny part. Let me tell you a funny little story.
you.
I
Mhm.
used to hate my name
What?
because my mom didn't name me, and I used to hate it. I was like, "Why am I named Joy? Why can mom name me?" Because her first name isn't Angela, but she goes by Pastor Irving.
Mm.
But I wanted to be named Angel. She was gonna name me Angel, and I was like, "Why can't I be named Angel? Why can't I
Wow.
have your name? I
Yeah.
want your name. Why can't I be named
Yeah.
Joy?" And then I began to like my name now. And I was like, I used to think my name was corny because it's just Joy.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
but now like I realize it's a positive name. It means happiness. It means joy. So
Yeah.
I can't argue. I guess like I've accepted it now. But for my music name, I took the name Angel and put it in
Yeah.
front.
Yeah, yeah. I saw that. I saw that.
I was like, let me get a little creative.
I love it, man. I love it. Joy. This is dope. This was dope. You dope. Like all
Thank
this is
you.
just
So are
you.
you.
Hey, hey, I appreciate it. I accept it. And I just thank you for your presence. Like this can't be the last. Again, one of the reasons I asked if you were on Facebook is because that's where I house all my community. So all my
Mm,
groups are over there. Like if you want to join it,
wow.
all of them. I have
See,
a
I
public.
deleted Facebook because I just couldn't deal anymore. I couldn't deal with Facebook anymore. It's too much
I know.
for me to deal with. But I definitely, I'm, I'm debating on it. I might create a business page on Facebook. That way, I can still
Okay.
come and check up and like but it won't be a personal account. It'll just be for my business.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I
and
might go
again,
ahead and do that.
yeah, if you do that, please join because I would love for you to at least be because I have for each community, I have a public group and a private group. The private group is the
Ah,
subscription. That's the group where people pay. But then the public group is the free group. And that's where we have,
okay,
so that and that's also where people chat. I post
that's
questions. I post.
cool.
So yeah, that's why I was like, man, you could be, enjoying us over there as well. But again, if you don't want to make that, it's completely fine. But just know with the public group, I try to incorporate them into the Zoom calls once per month. So
Wow.
the last week of every month, so the last Friday of every month, I do
Mm-hmm,
this. So if you want to hop back on the next time and next Friday, of
mm-hmm.
the last Friday of every month, if you want to hop back on and sing again, I would love to have you.
I mean, sure, I might. I might.
Yeah, no, it's up to you.
You
It's up
got
to you.
you got me. You
It's
got
up to
me
you.
in it now. You got me in it now. Like I didn't came on camera. Like I wasn't even planning for all this. I didn't open up. Now I'm comfortable. Ugh.
It's
Ah,
my gift. It's my gift. Like I open people up. This is what I do.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I put in text. I told you that you would be a great interviewer because you're just like you. How could not? It. I don't even. I'm not even. I'm not even say anything anymore. Because honestly, like if for an example, if it was a red carpet situation, like if celebrities had a
Hmm.
problem
Yeah.
with like anxiety, for example, like I do,
Hmm.
like maybe they like, oh wait, okay, this guy, he's not asking me questions about my baby mama drama. I might want to talk to
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I need to start reaching out to even like bigger people. Like,
you.
I
Do
but I love talking to common people. I do.
right because
I
like you can relate just as much. You can relate to celebrities, but you can relate just as much to people who are commenting, who are in the world, who are in the economy, who are in
exactly.
maybe premium or maybe even higher. It doesn't. It just
Mhm.
depends. Like everyone has their own story.
Exactly. Exactly. You're right. You're right. And that's why I love doing this. It's again, and it's a whole nother story. I can tell you a little bit more about me. Maybe we can talk even off camera. Like I'll tell you just
Yes.
more. I'll tell you even more about how all this started. Like I can tell you all that.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's a whole deep thing. It started with COVID. I literally
Wow.
I took this whole lead. Like this isn't that long ago. It started with COVID.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yep.
That makes sense though, because like being stuck in the house all day, you
Yep.
gotta come up with
Yep.
something.
There you go. There you go. There you go. So it was let's just talk. People weren't talking. I was like, you know what? Let me create something where people can talk. It's community because everyone was kind of, in their shells. No one was talking. Everybody was
Right.
kind of, remote working from home. I literally came up with, you know what? People need to talk.
That would have been,
So
oh, I bet around that time you had really powerful conversations because I remember when I did a protest, I wish I would have met you then. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad
mm,
I met you now because
okay.
if I met you then, I wouldn't have came on here. But now that I now that I met you now, me
Yeah.
now this year, I came on here because I'm not who I was
Yeah.
like 3 years ago. Because
Yeah.
that's crazy. The pandemic started 3 years
I'm
ago.
telling
I
you.
was 15 when the
What
pandemic
the
started.
heck?
Right? That's crazy. That's
You were a freaking baby. What the
I
heck?
know that's crazy because I had my 16th birthday, my 17th birthday, and my 18th birthday in the pandemic. So I'm over here confused. Like what?
Oh, you became legal, like you became 18 in COVID. This is
I
so weird to
can't
think about.
I can't take it serious because it feels like a Mandela effect or something. It's awkward. It's a weird situation type of feeling, and but I bring this point up to say in the
Yeah,
pandemic times there was a lot of protesting going on because
yeah.
that's when the whole BLM started back up again because Black Lives Matter been around, but it definitely started again like back big time
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
2020 when all the crap happened to George Floyd. George Freeman,
Yeah, George
George
Floyd.
Foreman,
Mm-hmm.
George Floyd. I'm so
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
No, you
Um,
good. Mm-hmm.
and Breonna Taylor,
Yep.
and so many others. And because of that, I already know that there was so many talks.
Mm-hmm.
There had to be some talks with you, like
Absolutely.
at around that time. There
Absolutely.
would have been some crazy podcasts and talks and
Mm-hmm.
stuff around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Like there
Yeah.
was a lot going on, and there would
Yeah.
have been some powerful messages between those talks just to bring up the pandemic. That's crazy how you started that, the pandemic time.
Started all this. Yeah. All this. Like literally. That's when
I,
and it's funny because this wasn't even like what I was doing wasn't even all well actually it wasn't even split up into all these different things. I just started opening up into like art, poetry, all I just started this
oh,
stuff. Like that's why this is like small and my fitness group is the biggest because my brand was Let's Just Talk Fitness before it was Let's Just Talk Trey. I used to be
okay,
all
that makes
fitness.
sense.
I used to be all fitness. It was like all fitness content, interviewing people about their fitness journey. And then I opened it up and I was like, man, I can't keep doing just fitness. I'm tired of just talking about fitness. I was like, I'm way,
Something new.
yeah, I was like, I'm way more than just fitness. Like, I want to talk about poetry. I want to talk about art. You about to get me into ASMR. I'm about to create an ASMR group. Like, like for real, you got me thinking. I'm already like, yo, how can I do it? So, like, now I'm just creating groups around my passions.
Hmm.
That's what I'm doing now. That's what
That's
I'm doing.
that's honestly the best way to do it because you can have multiple talents
Come
with
on.
still the same one brand name
Come
with
on.
the same one person. You can have multiple gifts, multiple
Come on.
sources, multiple sources of income as
Come
well.
on. Come on.
And just honestly, multiple ways to reach out to people. There's multiple things when you
Exactly.
have multiple gifts. Like
Exactly. Mm,
I
mm.
don't know how to explain that.
Yo, you just explained it. You just broke it down real
Oh, I
good.
guess I did. I
You
guess I
just
did.
broke it down. You just broke it in real good. Like you can have multiple passions, multiple talents, multiple things. You don't have to just do one thing. You don't
True,
have to
very
just
true.
do one thing. You don't have to just do one. And that's I wish someone told me that. I was so stuck on I gotta do this. Like again, I majored in computer science. Like
Wow,
yeah, like
really?
I'm like I majored in like a really hard major and I went hard and things like that. But I was super unhappy.
Mm.
Super
I thought
unhappy.
you were gonna say biochem.
Like why? I look like a biochem dude.
No, no. Or I was gonna say engineering, mechanical. For
Mm,
some reason, like I don't know why. Not saying you look like it, but for
yeah.
some reason, like because you said, not saying, but a lot of people who have graduated
Hmm.
with their major being biochem or engineering, they were actually
Hmm.
excited. But some I've heard they haven't liked it at all. So I'm
Yeah.
like, you said you like. I'm like maybe. I'm
Maybe
not sure.
that
I'm not sure.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, but it was computer science and again, I was just
Wow.
it just it you one thing too, Joe, I would say be careful for is taking on other people's passions. So as you find your passions, don't let other people be like, "Oh, you so good in this. You so good." And then that becomes what you think is your passion. You're like, "Yeah,
Mm-mm.
don't do that. Don't do that." Yep. Yep. You know what I'm talking about. You
I was
know.
gonna make that same mistake just
Mhm.
last year. I was gonna enroll in college. I was like, Mom, I made my final decision. I'm gonna
Mhm.
become a neurosurgeon.
Mhm. Mm, I know.
Whole book, have a whole book with a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
about hemorrhages, hematomas,
Yeah.
and the pons
Mhm.
and the subarachnoids, all that stuff,
Mhm. Yeah.
all that. And I mean, I'm like, why would
That
I
ain't
take
you.
on that one passion that is gonna take a whole toll out of me where I won't have any more passions? What's
Telling
the
you.
point of doing it? And then I'm gonna lose passion in it. So what's
Telling
the
you.
point of
Come
doing it?
on. Come on. I'm
No,
telling
I can't. I can't believe like I'm looking back like just a year ago. Like why?
you. Why?
Like even
Mm.
why? Like I guess it was just the inspo of Grey's Anatomy. We're just
Yeah.
gonna say that.
Oh man. Yeah. That's a whole nother thing. Yeah. That show will make you
I
want to do
love
everything. Yeah.
I love me some Bailey.
Yo. Yeah. Wait. Which one, Bailey?
The black lady who was like over everything.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I love
Yeah.
Bailey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Miranda.
Yeah. 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 I'm already. Yeah. Yeah. I watched a little bit of. It was. It's so long.
You
It's.
haven't finished it.
I have not finished it.
You
And
gotta finish it.
are they still making it?
Yeah, there's a whole new season.
That's why I ain't finish it. Like
So it's I get it though. It is it's a lot of
it's
seasons, but because
long.
I've been watching it since I was like 12. I've finished the seasons on
Wow.
of just like Criminal Minds. I finished up the season.
Oh man, Criminal Mind. Okay.
Criminal Minds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, hey, I got that's a whole nother thing. I got a movies and TV shows group. We talk, yeah, we come on, we talk about yeah, so you gotta come on that. That's what I'm saying. You
We
gotta come
got a lot
on.
to discuss.
That's what I'm saying.
The perfect name. Let's just talk.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I like. That's why I had to name it. Like I was like, and so let's just talk Trey because I literally started embracing all my passions. So it's
Uh-huh.
either let's just talk about me. I'm gonna share it and let you all know about me, or let's just talk Trey, as in, hey Trey, let's talk. So it's like it
Mhm.
kind of goes both ways. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. This is literally why I named it such. And again, I wanted to be laid back, so I replaced all the S's with the Z's. I was like, nah,
Mm,
yeah, I wanted to look slang because I don't want to
like a smooth vibe, not too much.
exactly not
And
yeah, exactly.
not too formal. You want it to be kind of like just like chill.
There you go. There you go. Because I was just coming out the corporate world. I was in IT and
Ah,
I had to dress up. I had to look all formal, be formal.
right.
I man, as soon as I broke out of that, nah, I said nah. Everything gonna be informal.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. This is me. This is me. This is all me.
Well, that's good. That's good. It's going for you. It's going to go farther and everything. I'm glad to be here. This was super fun. This is probably one of the first times like this felt definitely like an interview, like a little talk show. Like it really felt like that,
Mm,
like a podcast mixed up. Like it felt like a podcast at first because I wasn't on
mhm.
camera.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
then when you get on camera, it's more so like a talk show. Really,
It
honestly,
is.
it's
It
like
feels more intimate. It feels more
yeah,
intimate.
it's
Mhm.
definitely much more of the intimate, more of a better bond when you're
Exactly.
talking like face to face, even virtually.
Ex-
So yeah, this was great. This was amazing.
Exactly. I appreciate it. And again, that's why you got to cut that camera on. Because I'm telling you, yeah, I'm just
Oh, I gotta do it now.
I'm just telling you, no, yeah, yeah. Like you again, you're the face, looking at a person's face and being able to embrace a person's face. It's something about it. It's something about it.
Too.
Yeah, it's something about it. I just don't feel the same when I'm just talking vocally. I sometimes just do even when I'm chatting people, I just call them on video. So if I ever like call you or hit you up, I'm gonna probably do video because I'm just like I just love video. I don't know something.
I agree. I agree. I think it was more so the part that other people are gonna see me, and again, it's not about what I think about what other people think about me.
Yeah,
It's more so just like I'm gonna be like, they're gonna see my face. Like, why they gonna see me? I'm like, why they need to see me?
yeah.
Like, I
I
just
I get it. I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
But I have to come out of my shell. Like it's a forcing type of thing for myself to do to myself now because like I can't keep hiding. I'm gonna have my introvert side to myself. Like I'm still gonna have that, but at the same time, when it comes down to things that I have to share with other people in the
Mm-hmm.
world and they want to know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have to come on camera. I gotta show my face.
Facts.
So
Facts.
it's a pros and cons, but it's worth it at the end, I guess, because people will
Exactly.
be able to warm up to you and know who they're talking to or listening to. So.
Exactly. Exactly. You got it. You got it. You got it. I see it in you. You got it. I can't wait to see what you got going on in the future. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big.
Everyone that not everyone but majority of the people and the peers that I've known keep telling me that. That's what I fear the most, that I'm going to be able to do it, not because I don't believe in myself. I used to doubt myself, but because of the fact that they see me going farther.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't want to go too farther. I'm okay with just 1,000
I
followers.
feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel it.
I
But
don't
people
want
need
that
you.
many.
But people need you. People need joy in their life. Like they need you as in joy, but they also need literal joy in their life. And I think you're gonna be one of the people to bring it in. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad at that part. If I can bring joy into somebody else's life, then I'm not gonna be mad about it. I
Exactly.
can't even argue against it.
Exactly.
And I might
Exactly.
as well fulfill my purpose.
I'm telling you, I love it, man. Your vibe is just amazing. It truly
Thank
is.
you.
Seriously. I'm serious, Joy. Like we definitely gonna have to talk off camera as well and just like get to know more about you as a person. But this felt like that. This felt like just a
Yeah,
normal call. This didn't even
yeah,
feel like a professional call, you know.
right.
But I love it. I love it. I thank you for being on. I thank you for singing the voice amazing. The lyrics and the reason for you choosing the song, amazing. Meeting you for these past few, what, I've only known you now for 2, 3 days. Amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
crazy.
I think it was since Tuesday.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't been that long. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it hasn't even been that long.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy, but amazing.
Thank you.
But amazing. Thank you. Thank you. And so,
No problem.
guys, man, make sure y'all follow her. Again, she has just been super amazing. Y'all have seen the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all hear the vibes. Thank you again, Joy. Thank you all for
No
staying on,
problem.
listening. This has been amazing, super amazing. Again, this is my Let's Just Talk Art group. We do virtual calls every week for the public, I mean the private group, and for the public group, it's once a month, the last Friday of the month. So, guys, if you want to join, the link will be below. I'll also make sure I post her information, her social media below as well, so that y'all can follow her, check her out. Joy, again, this has been a pleasure. And I should have this
Thank
up.
you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll give you the floor.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. I completely agree. I just wanted to add that in. You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And it's accepted. It's very well accepted. Your love, your vibes, I'm digging. I'm digging and I love it. I'm telling you, man. You make me feel the 19. You made me
Aw.
feel 19 again. I'm vibing with a 19-year-old and I love it. I love it.
Hey, also over here
Hey.
because I can't honestly this the one small part I can't even vibe with some of the teens my age because
Man. Yeah.
I'm not the same. I'm
Hmm.
different. I don't fit in.
Yeah. I
So
never fit in. Yeah.
cool.
Hmm.
It's cool to vibe with people who are a little bit older, who actually have more experience in life that I can hear and learn from. And even like, well, the craziest part, I've heard people tell me who are older than me that they learned something from me, and I was like, what?
I
Um,
agree. I agree.
so
Hmm.
I'm like I'm over here like, yeah. I mean, the best thing I can say is be humble because yeah, there's many people who had a downfall of arrogance. And I'm learning from many when you're humble, when you have God in your life, and when you are willing to learn and willing to listen. I'm still working on the willing to listen part.
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me. I know. Me too. Me too. Hmm.
And I'm still working on that willing to listen part.
Yeah.
But other than that, I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, all I can say is that if you feel like 19 again, I'm happy because being able to feel that way again, being able to feel young again, and it's not
Yeah.
a negative thing.
Mm. It's never a negative thing when you're talking to somebody as dope as you. For real.
Ah, thank you.
No, I mean that. Seriously, it's never. And again, that's a reflection of who you are. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. It's a reflection of who you are. So don't switch up. Don't do not be yourself. Make sure that you stay being yourself. Be genuine in what it is you do. Um and just never waver on that. Never change. You know, and especially for what you stand for. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we definitely gonna talk. I'm gonna hit you up in the DMs again. This
Sounds
definitely,
good.
yeah, absolutely. I'm hitting you up, and I'm gonna make sure I tag you in everything I post. Be ready. Be
Okay,
ready. I'm gonna tag you in a
will
whole
do.
bunch of stuff. Be ready.
Okay, tag me on all if you want to.
I definitely will. I definitely will. All right,
All
we gonna
right,
chat
well,
it up.
sounds good.
All right, I'll hit you up in the DMs.
All right, well, bye,
All right, thank
everyone.
you. Bye, guys. Peace.
Peace.